What's up, everyone? It's your host, Ghost. Sorry for the late start. I know I was supposed to be on like 10 minutes ago, but I was messing with my sound, my stream deck. It's not quite working like I would want it to, so I'm failing in that regard. But anyways, that's why I was late. So not a big excuse, but that was the reason for it. Um, But anyways, like the description said, is yesterday Fresh and Fit did a video about Abba and Preach. Um, they did basically a kind of like an exposure of them. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna react to it and give it a good old look see, I guess you could say. Oh shoot, I don't even have anything set up. That's an L for me. I'm a failing. Um, anyways, we're gonna look at it and yeah, let's have a good old time with it. I watched it, so this isn't a first reaction. I watched it yesterday while I was working. I found it fairly entertaining. But yeah, so let's get to it. I've been wasting enough time as it is. All right, here we go. As you can see, Zerka is in the studio again. So I found him super entertaining the very first time, or every time he's been on. So this will be great. Hold on, switch my shit around. There we go. Now I'm more comfortable. Right there, perfect. All right. Anyways, let's get started.
So small, you're gonna see us in Brickville. Preach, I'm gonna see your ugly ass predator looking ass.
Hey, save it, Circle. Hold on. So, real quick, guys. So, you guys are probably wondering why now, what's going on. You guys got to understand, I'm going to give you guys a TLDR version of this, okay? Long story short, I went ahead and called Abba blue pilled, okay? Way back in the day on a stream when we were doing 2 to 3 podcasts a day with Rolo and all them. I didn't necessarily recall when it was. He comes on the show. He confronts me about it. Hey, you called me blue pill, blah, 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 which we're going to play some of that, by the way, for y'all as well. I addressed it. I'm like, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I was wrong about you. On air, we patched it up right then and there. All good. He stays for the after-hour show, had some conversation, etc. Right? Everything's good. Months after the fact, they go ahead and make a hit piece saying that we're cappers and they attack our integrity, our ability to be honest, how we're not necessarily who we purport ourselves to be, etc. Which, bro, for guys like us that are in the self-improvement space, integrity and honesty are huge. So that's a dig because we're not a reaction channel like them where we don't necessarily provide.
And for anyone who actually watches Fresh and Fit and everything, and he's going to get into this later. Myron takes loyalty very, very seriously. So whenever someone isn't loyal, and Abba and Preach make fun of it and everything, but whenever someone's not just like don't have like the decency to like give someone a heads up, hey, we're doing something on you. Just want to let you know. At least with someone like obviously he doesn't expect loyalty from me for someone like me. So if I talk shit, it's not a big deal to him. But if I went to his house and interacted and we chilled, we hung out, we had a good thing and good stream, and then a couple days later I make a hit piece, then he's gonna have an issue with it. That's what he's generally talking about.
Provide value in helping guys get better. All right. We're not comedians. So that's a dig at people like us, content creators like us, right? So obviously we take that very seriously, right? And we respond, which I will take accountability here. We shouldn't have responded the way that we did. We're extremely erratic, angry, emotional, etc. Now, with that said, and this isn't a defense, you guys got to remember that I came from a law enforcement background. Being a snake, not holding your guys behind this, not staying true to your word and being snaky.
Oh, and obviously this isn't where Myron usually stands at. He's usually at the table. I don't know. I think Chris was late or something because Chris is a bum.
Is unacceptable in the profession that I came from. Yep. So as a new YouTuber, to me, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? And then I quickly found out that when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to YouTube, etc., everyone's a fucking snake. So it is what it is, man. So that's on me for not knowing better at the time. Now, and I addressed this shit on the last week with an episode with Zerka and Fresh, which they conveniently responded to and cut Zerk out, which we're going to talk about that here in a second as well.
On purpose.
There's a reason for that, by the way, why they cut Zerk out. But
Oh yeah. I didn't really watch the full video that Abba and Preach did. So I mean, I am clearly biased in this regard. I did like skim through it, and they really cut like a lot of it out. Like I don't even remember. I don't even think they even like added like reacted to the part where at the end of the last video. I did a reaction on that too, so if you want to go check that out. But at the end of the that reaction, or sorry, at the end of that video, at least towards the end, they Zerka and Myron, they were talking to each other, and they were like, sorry, lose my train of thought here. But anyway, they were saying like, okay, at the end, sorry, Myron was like, hey, look, I just want a conversation. I won't hit you or anything. Blah, blah, blah. Just come here and let's have a conversation. So that's what happened at the end. And Abba and Preach, I mean, I looked through the video and I may have missed it. Like I said, I didn't watch it in full. I just skimmed through the clips that they did. And it didn't seem like they added that part. They just added the part where at first Myron was like, he's like, look, I just want to have a conversation. And if it comes to blows, so be it. That's the part they clipped and reacted to.
Hold on, Myron.
Go ahead.
They cut me out because when I talked to Abba, I didn't know who you guys were personally, so I didn't have a dog in the fight. I would roast you guys and Abba and everyone like I normally do. I just asked one question.
Circus roasts are hilarious. Like, if you watched the last After Hours yesterday or last night, whatever, he and a girl that was like over here, like right here, he and a girl were roasting. Well, okay, they weren't roasting each other. He was roasting her, and she was trying, and she was failing, and it was hilarious. It was at the end, towards the end of the show, but it was hilarious. So Zerka's funny as hell.
Who started it?
Who started it?
Yeah.
And he went quiet. It's not like I chose it because remember, I didn't even like you guys. I thought
that's really telling. Is again, I haven't seen Zerka doing like asking it. I haven't seen that video. I have no reason not to believe him. But that's really telling. Is if someone asks you, is like, hey, yo, who started it, and you can't even respond. It's a pretty big tell that you know you're in the wrong.
these guys aren't platforming me because they're pussies. So it's not like I was defending you guys. If you watch the clip, I say like, fuck all these guys. I didn't have a side. I just had one question. Who started it? Because I want to know if he's a snake fuck. And he goes dead quiet. That's why I didn't add my clip, because then you can easily find this clip. The one Destiny Zerka Abba, just search that up. Also, Abba made like some $20,000 bet. Zerka, you'll never make 100,000 subscribers in 2023 on YouTube. And that's a $20,000 bet. And I'm not gonna get him to pay, but you're gonna be straight. I'm gonna convert him to a straight man again. So Abba is a fucking lying bitch, and Preach, you ugly as fuck.
Oh my God, bro.
So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go through a lot of the lies, because what I want you guys to understand is that these guys are a reaction channel. They edit their clips and they put it in a certain way to spin the narrative a lot of times that isn't true. A lot of you guys are like, Myron, why are you responding now? Just let it go, blah, blah, blah. What you guys don't understand is that these guys have been talking shit for the better part of damn near 2 years. They've released 20 plus videos on us, attacking us.
Yeah, I looked. It's really like 20 plus. It's ridiculous. And I started watching Fresh and Fit like after all this beef stuff, like after all the drama that happened. And I mean, they'll like make small references like Anus and Leech and Peach or whatever, and all that stuff, but they don't really talk about them. Like they don't if whatever they did something stupid, they never really discuss it until obviously today and the other day.
It's attacking us. And then, hey, at some point, Frank Castle's got to come out and hold these fucking ass clowns accountable, because they've been lying to you guys. I'm about to expose the lies.
And
now,
I seriously doubt Myron would give a fuck if they did all these hit pieces on him and lies if they never came to his fucking house.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
This is fucking...
That was the point I just made. I kind of forgot they actually discussed this. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot that they actually discussed it. But yeah, like I said, like me, if I talk shit about Fresh and Fit and stuff, then mine's not gonna give two shits. But if I went to his home, we had a good conversation and everything, and the stream was awesome and whatnot. Oh no, there we go, more light. Now I don't look like such a fucking troll, cave troll. I mean, but if I went there and we had a good conversation, and then like a day or so later, or however many days later, and I started talking shit, then obviously he's gonna have an issue.
Personal, this is the worst thing you could do. These are disgusting animals. That's why they look like animals.
Oh my goodness.
So real quick, just so y'all know,
YouTubers in the game.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter because we got Zerka in the house and he's banned everywhere. So I need y'all to come over to YouTube right now and/or Rumble because we're on Rumble as well. So I'm gonna kill these other streams right now, guys.
And then real quick, people say all the time, "Yo, Fresh and Myron, why is it so personal?" Well, when someone makes 20 videos about you and they lie about you for 20 videos, bro, you're gonna be taking it personal on some level. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, bro. And here's the thing, I was always taught as a kid, they start it, you finish it. And that's what we're about to do with these ass clowns. So let's begin, guys, with their hit piece where they responded.
I was also taught that too. You don't start anything, but you sure as damn finish it. So
to us, which I anticipated they would. Because just to give y'all a quick little background on this.
Yeah, see, look how they admit they miss us and want to get physical. They don't miss Abba. Fresh and Fit don't need Abba and Preach to exist. They have proven it for the past year or so when they don't really talk about it. But very clearly that Abba and Preach need Fresh and Fit to, well, don't really I wouldn't say need, but they do require some of their holy shit, Andrew Tate did a BBC interview. Well, I know what I'm doing tonight. Sorry. But Fresh and Fit don't need Abba and Preach to exist. They don't need to make videos on Abba and Preach to get any views. And Abba and Preach, 20 plus, they kind of need, I wouldn't say need, but they kind of they seem to need them because they make 20 plus videos. Who makes 20 plus videos on someone that don't even talk about them? They don't talk Abba, Fresh and Fit don't talk about Abba and Preach. So why do they need 20 plus videos on them? It's kind of funny.
We basically told them, hey, explain why you came to our podcast. We had a discussion. Everything was buried. Hatchet was buried, etc. And then you guys go ahead and make a hit piece months after the fact. Please explain that to me. And Abba and Preach, hook, line, and sinker, did exactly what I knew they would do, where they would.
You triggered my trap card.
Avoid accountability. Let's go ahead and into this coke fest right here, bro. I have a problem with fucking you.
With fucking me, nigga. Why are these callouts so goddamn gay?
Immediately deflects and says, "Oh, this is gay." Well, we're gonna talk about gay here in a second.
You got a problem with me? Nigga, we never. What is this? This is so bizarre. We're going too far with this.
That was the bottom.
Nah, bro, you heard it out of his own mouth.
I know.
Red Pill do stay saying the gay shit. You never noticed that?
Yeah, you just put
Blue pill
comma
fuck.
at the right place. The comma.
Hey, bro, so you need to cut that shit up.
You didn't put the comma at the right place. Fresh and Fit.
They want to talk about us being gay. Okay.
You had a prostate orgasm.
Yeah.
You have?
What? Wait, what? Hold on 1 second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. He's calling me gay. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Even the girl's fucking shocked.
You hit the spot right. They got
But
level.
You had a prostate orgasm.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, I'm open. About it.
You've had
Yeah,
a
look how
prostate
shocked she
orgasm?
is.
What
Tell me
the fuck
more
is
about
fucking
it.
sodomite?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, so let's go back to the clip here. But we're gay.
Blue Abba and Preach.
What is happening?
Abba, how are you gay and ugly?
Hey, masculinity look different.
Fucking Circa.
I haven't met these people in real life. Calm down. That cannot happen. It's just like hip hop. It's just hip hop. Hip hop stay being the most homophobic thing, one of the most homophobic things.
Abba literally got electric.
I mean, just to point out, they're calling it homophobic, but they're calling Fresh and Fit gay as an insult, which is probably far more homophobic than anything Fresh and Fit have said. I'm just saying. Well, I think Fresh and Fit have said the same thing, but at least they're not calling like Alvin and Preach homophobic or something. It's just kind of more like calling them out for their hypocrisy.
The talk
pause,
of hip-hop.
The way this fucking retard Preach talks like he got electrocuted as a child. Who the fuck watches
Fucking
this shit?
Zirka.
You don't learn. It's not even funny. It's not entertainment. Who the fuck watches this channel? It's like a bus stop with two black guys and they act like liberal white women. This is the worst fucking content on earth. Who the fuck is watching this?
Hold on,
Fucking Zirka. Oh man, Zirka's funny as fuck.
keep going here.
Switch to the
It's
Hodgwins.
really weird. Yo, man, I fuck with you heavy.
I'm about to get these niggas wet.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
And you didn't believe in get these niggas away.
I'm
You-
about to blow these niggas away. Yo, Fresh and Fit.
See, so this is what they do, guys. This is their strategy. They go ahead and clip shit out of context, right? To make it look crazy. What are they doing? They're deflecting from what I'm calling him out on. Why are you a snake? Oh, you're gay. You're so gay. But then again, this guy's on an interview talking about getting fucking milked.
Even though,
Okay,
you know,
hold on,
it was
pause.
Hold on,
intense.
stop.
It
Zirka.
wasn't
Myron,
another
this is
level?
comedic
To me,
deflection.
it wasn't more intense than the level 2 I get from a really good level.
Well, you
So getting a blowjob is equivalent to him.
You see the girls in the back; they thought it was fucking funny and dropped the headphones. How rude! Kick him out, Myron. Kick him out.
To getting pegged.
What?
Yet he's running around right now calling us gay, clipping Pearl's content out of context.
And
Blue
to be
Andrew.
Yeah, go ahead.
to be fair, we've never seen Abba with a girl instead of his friend's girl, actually wife.
That's his wife.
So to me, bro, if anyone's gonna be gay, it's gonna be you on all fours, bro. Just
Bro,
saying.
He's talking about getting finger popped in his asshole and being straight.
All right, let's
Yo,
go
play the
back
clip,
to
bro.
it, man.
Play the clip, bro.
Take Fresh and Fit. Blue Jay Waller. Fresh and Fit. Men after men after men after men. I'm telling you, the people that come inside of Fresh and Fit.
See, this is what they
Come
do,
on.
guys, right? They just edit the clips to make it look crazy. But what the reality is, what is that clip talking about? About us supporting our homies, putting them on, helping them grow because we all grow together as a unit. Okay.
Yep.
This is something that these guys don't understand because no one really works with these guys or brings them on because they're snakes. Okay.
And when he says blow, is because we blow up their career and give them exposure. That's what he means by blow, not actually what happens to Abba. It's just weird, bro.
And here's the other thing too. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Before we came up, we worked with a bunch of content creators that helped us on our rise up. I've always said it. I never retract the ladder on our way up. If we came up with you, we're gonna put that ladder down so that you can climb up with us, bro. We always put our homies on. Okay, loyalty is big to me. So let's go back to their stupid hit piece here.
You can't make this shit up.
They're deflecting with gayness, but meanwhile, this guy
milked? What? How did it happen?
got milked.
mean, So, all right, I'll never.
You'll see, like when you watch this, you'll see how uncomfortable he is about talking about it, and it's really fucking funny. Like if you're gonna admit it, you might as well just be comfortable talking about it.
Never talk about this in detail.
There's
I'm
shame.
feeling naked right now.
Oh, it looks like the emperor has no clothes.
Essentially, no, I can't do it.
See, look how fucking uncomfortable he is. He's like he admits it on this podcast, whatever this podcast is. I have no idea. And then like he admits it, but then he's like, "Oh, I can't talk about it." Well, then obviously you're ashamed about it if you can't talk about it.
Out here, I came here.
He's a sodomite. That's the honesty.
I'm gonna do it just for you because I love you. Okay.
Same.
The position you have to get in to get milked.
See, look, he's so uncomfortable. Even his buddy's like uncomfortable. Like, look at him. Look at his face. It's like, why are you talking about this? Although that could be just his natural face, because every time he's not talking, he kind of looks like this.
And this is, see, I'm uncomfortable just.
Yeah, no shit, you're uncomfortable.
We'll get back to that in a second, but y'all can see.
Look at that fucking comment. Hold on. Oh man, look, hold on there. Oh man. All right. I'm sorry, but that's just funny as hell.
See right here. He already knows what time it is. But meanwhile, he's trying to say that we're gay. He's taking all these clips out of context, but we literally have a full podcast where he's admitting he's being milked.
damn sucks. Like, what the fuck am I listening to?
No, what the fuck am I listening to? What the hell is this shit?
The position you have to get in. If any of my homies walked in and saw me, I'd be like, you didn't see nothing, bro. And I'll kill you for telling it. And because I think it took me such a long time to even be comfortable to do that with the person I'm intimate with and to trust her. That even just saying I did it.
Her,
makes me
it's
feel.
preach. Preach licks his ass off. The fuck you lying about?
Oh
We've
man.
never seen you the woman, Abba.
Let's get back to it. That's the only time they show you, by the way.
Fucking you. Don't pawn it off to fucking preach like you've been doing. You're a fucking bitch. I have an issue with you. I'd love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes fisticuffs, that's fine.
I just don't understand why now.
Oh, why now?
After
Today, I'm
30
not
fucking
good.
videos.
Bro, today.
Today I'm not fine.
This is why, man. These guys have made how many fucking videos on us? Why now? These guys have been making videos on us for 2 years, talking shit, 20 plus guys. That's why now, you fucking ass clowns. Again, these guys want to be able to talk shit without being held accountable. Okay? That's why now, you fucking ass clown.
Why now? Like all of a sudden, we went back and like we wanted answers from you. You never replied.
What?
Recordings just got
God
better.
damn it.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever just
If you really want to talk about that, you guys want to fucking box? I'll box both you motherfuckers too. Fuck out of here, man.
But all of a sudden, it's like, pawn it off. Pawn it off. Bro, if anybody made this problem happen, that was you when you was talking crazy about somebody.
No, you did pawn it off because I challenged you, and then you went ahead and said, "Oh, Preach will fight y'all." Blah blah blah. Bro,
He's scared.
nobody is scared of Preach, man. These guys are thirsty for views. You guys got to understand. When this beef first started, there are 1.2 M subscribers. They were thirsty for views, and you guys are gonna see here in a second. I got the video evidence to prove that these guys were thirsty about views. It was never about fighting. You guys are gonna see that here in a second.
Somebody else's significant other.
Yeah.
That's you.
Hey, and Preach, I guarantee your wife is probably ugly. I said it. Yo, you gave her a ring pop and you licked her at your fucking wedding.
We should fly her out,
Fucking
bro.
weirdo. Hey, yo.
We should fly her out.
Guarantee her.
Flew out.
Oh, don't worry, guys. The jokes are gonna come later on. Stay tuned. Don't worry.
Man.
You making them dumbass looks.
No, I'm gonna take one bitch and the other bitch. You guys are two bitches. Twin sisters. That's your new name. Not fresh and fit.
That's better than anus and reach, though.
Twin sisters.
Twin
A year
sisters.
later, now you want to bring up fight again? Why didn't you guys take up the fight that you guys suggested when you was talking shit about
Let's go.
Issue with you. I'd love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes fisticuffs, that's fine. But you need to be held accountable for all the shit you've been talking, bro. You've been hiding behind a fucking camera, talking shit.
And here's an important thing. I don't know if y'all know this, right?
Dumbass looks.
Fly her out.
somebody else's significant other?
Yeah.
Significant other. Let's see here.
Made a video recently talking about my alleged wife.
It's just so dumb. Like, they really tried.
She really tried. And I'm going to explain to you because I haven't spoken about it and I haven't explained to you what happened. What happened was this. When the whole debacle with Fresh and Fit happened, they were trying to get some juice to get at us. And what happened on my other Instagram page that got canceled, that got deleted, right? They went to throughout all my pictures and they went to see if they could find a picture of my wife. If you don't know anything about me, I don't post about what I got. I'm talking about where I live, vehicles, whatever. I don't post that. I don't put pictures of my people around me. Why? Because people on the internet are fucking weirdos, okay? They found a picture of someone and I'm going cheek to cheek with that person, right?
Sorry.
We're cheek to cheek. Or going.
This dude is so effeminate, it's ridiculous. But we're gonna address that. We're gonna address that a little bit later on. Let's
They
continue
both
on.
have gyno. I've seen in the
Bati
church.
man,
They
he
both
dead.
have
Yo,
gyno.
this dude is definitely on some Bate man.
Bati man vibe,
But
boy.
hold on, let's continue on real quick because this is a bombshell here.
And they took that picture and they said, that's his wife. Got him. It's not my wife.
No, she's a
Oh,
comedian.
She's a comedian.
And we
Oh, wait, hold on. Y'all built an entire attack on us based upon me making fun of your fat wife that was never your wife in the first place.
Yep.
And then trying to insinuate that we're racist towards Haitians. Last I checked, We got a dude right next to us repping the fucking Haitians, man.
There you go.
We're actually down here with the fucking Zoes. What the fuck are you talking about?
What up, Zoe?
Let's go.
Okay.
Ou di li pa reme Haitien.
What the fuck you talking about?
Vin balo, ma fe baton. That means get your ass over here. I'll beat your ass.
Yo, what the fuck? You talking about we're racist towards Haitian? My engineer, the guy that works for me, is fucking Haitian. We're actually out here with the Haitians for
And
real.
bro, I look Haitian. The fuck? Dude, I look
So,
Haitian.
yo, the point is this, okay? They lied, guys. They lied about us hating Haitians. They lied about us making fun of his wife. That was the cornerstone of their argument. But why did they do that? They misled their fans. They misled all of y'all to get what? The views. The only thing Albert and Preach care about, guys, are views and AdSense. That's why they will sell out their friends. That's why they will lie. They will not be honest. And last I checked, what do these guys talk about? They talk about, oh, I have a bunch of integrity, bro.
I can't be cool with people who don't have integrity.
Wait, what? Hold on. Y'all niggas lied the entire time. Your entire fucking hit piece argument was us making fun of his wife and making fun of his country, which we now just officially debunked. They've had the wool over your guys' eyes for
Sorry,
years,
messing
and
with
no
stuff.
one's calling these fucking guys out. It is crazy to me. They've been lying, deflecting, smoking mirrors, not being completely honest and truthful about things, and then they wonder why I'm over here getting a vein in the middle of my head talking shit about these
It is hilarious when Myron gets pissed off. Like that vein, like just starts just going and going and go. It's fucking hilarious.
guys because no one sees the fuckery with these dudes. Nobody sees it. I
Yeah.
think we're the first ones really calling them out at this point. They've been lying to y'all for years, and they're dumbass fans in the back. Oh, fresh and fraud, fresh and fraud. No, these guys are the real fucking liars, man.
Nah, man. Rim job and butt plug.
Holy. All right, let's get back to it. Exposing these guys.
And Preach, I guarantee your wife is probably ugly. I said it.
Yo,
Let's fast forward here a bit.
Year later, now you want to bring up a fight again? Why didn't you guys take up the fight that you guys suggested when you was talking shit?
nigga,
about
you
it?
ran from it.
Issue. He definitely ran from me. He put that shit on Preach ASAP, bro. That nigga turned into Goku.
With you. I'd love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes fisticuffs, that's fine. But you need to be held accountable for all the shit you've been talking, bro. You've been hiding behind a fucking camera, talking shit, being a fucking snake for
I love how he says this behind the camera.
What?
That is his job.
Podcasting, bro. You're not some street baller. You're an ex.
More deflection.
You ran from the fight, Abba. You were in his house and you ran. How the fuck is this hiding behind a camera? He's telling you to come here right
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he is. Myron is saying, "Hey, yo, come here. We'll have a conversation," and then they're not going to do it, obviously.
now, you dumb bitch. You too busy getting your finger up your ass or a tongue or whatever.
Fucking
Yeah,
Zerka.
this guy puts fucking peanut butter in his asshole
What the fuck, Zerka?
and Preach comes like the dog.
Pure
Soothe them after their
deflection.
dog shit law
Pure
detected YouTube
deflection.
channel.
That's what these guys do. Smoke and mirrors. Let's keep going. Hold on.
Everyone's a podcast talking to boys every day. You live behind the camera. Let us carry on.
for years. I'm calling your dumb ass out. Don't pawn it off fucking Preach. You're a fucking bitch and you know it. You would never say the shit that you've been saying in my fucking face. You would not.
Yes.
I did say it to you.
Oh, he did he? Well, I think, if I remember correctly, that Myron's gonna have some receipts for that. Let's look into it.
What?
Hold on, watch this.
You get so emotional. It's funny to watch. When I came on the pod the first time and the last time,
Implying you would be invited again?
but yo, I heard you was talking shit. What was this stuff you said? And this dude started stuttering, pretending he didn't remember what he said. Thankfully, his retard
What the fuck, Breach?
friend Walter was too dumb to realize that.
Another jump cut, because that's what these guys do.
Oh, this isn't out. So he.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember what he said. I remember.
He said this.
Specifically, you felt like we were kind of blue pilled, right?
Now, guys, I want you to pay attention to this clip, and I'm going to show you guys the full clip. This is what these guys do.
I don't remember what show was this one?
I remember it very, very well because that episode I was very careful of what I said because in case you watched it. That
It's kind of interesting. You know, that seems like a big cut right there. But I don't know.
So I was very careful of what I said because
So I just want to ask you about that. Why do you think I might be blue coat?
Well, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. I would say blue, like, I'm trying to think, like, which video?
Because he didn't know.
it was the one.
I'm trying to remember.
I also find it funny
What's up?
that he came with the smoke.
I don't even.
I love that. Y'all saw how they clipped that shit, man. Bravo
Dude, that was clipped like a motherfucker.
to these guys. Now let's go ahead and play the full clip for y'all because that's what these guys fucking do. This is the full clip.
Oh, and I was messing with my stuff, so I didn't actually see it. But yeah, I mean, that's what like they used as ammo was the fact that they were going after Preach's wife. Sorry. And well, yeah, that was like some of the ammo that they were just like, hey, they're going after Preacher's wife. You don't do that. That's not cool. Which I agree. You don't go after family. You know, kind of like the mob. you don't go after family. But they made a big deal about it and everything. And it turns out that's not even his wife. So what was the fucking problem? Obviously, they were just trying to get some clout. Like, come on.
When you put out this kind of content. So obviously with a big, audience, you have to be careful of what you say. You have to, even with the YouTube algorithm and the big. Hold on.
We did a video where I talked about how the red pill
means
She belongs to the street.
yeah, crazy magic. I think Auburn pretty value it.
I agree with a lot of it, right?
Mhm.
Yes. I know everybody got together and they said a bunch of stuff. So I got a chance to watch it. I was like, what's going on, right? So during that live, people were like, yeah, Abba and Preacher trying to hedge.
That's what these guys fucking do.
Him on the show. Once again, specifically, you felt like we were kind of blue
Okay,
pill,
there we
right?
go. I think I got it.
I don't remember what show was this one?
This was on. This was
Rollo Donovan. We were all together.
Donovan Sharp's
and
live.
They did a video of
You see, look, like even like look at this right now. Like if you went back and watched the Abba and Preach video, it just immediately says, I remember sorry, fucking sound like Preach there. But if you went back, if you watched the Abba and Preach video, then you'd see like a Walter Fresh. This is Fresh if you didn't know. He immediately, in their video, they clip it and make it seem like he immediately jumped in. But no, he's like, no, it was this trying to help remind Myron and said, it was when we were doing this with these guys.
about basically the red pit.
And just so you guys know, back then at this point, we were doing 2 to 3 shows per day. I was jumping on panels all the time. We were growing. So I don't remember every single podcast that.
Dude, Myron doesn't even remember some of the chicks that get on the pod. Like there's some chicks like I remember that we're on. And he's saying they're asking like the standard question. It takes like a girl like 5-6 times becoming on the podcast for him to even remember and be able to like or to work for him. For him to even like remember who the fuck it was, unless they come like multiple times, like in a row.
That we're doing at this point.
We did a lot.
We did a lot, guys. So, and you're going to see here that I'm literally trying to figure out, when was it specifically so that I can actually address what he has.
Just speaking of, I'm seeing a comment. You guys can't see it because my face is in the way, but you see that. Yeah. Like the damn video. So like my video too. Like the Fresh and Fit video, like my video. I got no one in here at the moment, but still, when you see it on a recording, like the damn video.
The point of contention with
RP basically like saying,
because we've got so many streams, bro. I'm trying to like remember which one.
I remember
He even says it in the video, like, dude, we've been doing so many streams, I don't even remember what I said. And it's the same thing that happened with the MLD on Valuetainment with that chick, the fat, whale, the Asian whale. She's like, well, you should just apologize. He's like, dude, I don't even fucking remember what I said. Tell me what I said. And then after they told him what he said, he owned it. He's like, yeah, I said that. Or I probably said that. And then, a bunch of fucking, creators are like, oh, he got pressed by some, chick, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, he just didn't remember because he probably posted like 1,000 things because, LMLD is a troll, apparently.
very, very well because
See, this is where they jumped from the last video in Abba and Preach, where they jumped and went like, oh, I don't remember what I said, and or what did I say? And then they jump to this one right here.
That episode, I was very careful of what I said because in case you watched it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
See, look, they're having a good time. They're laughing. They're having a good time. Like, what the fuck?
Who watches this shit?
Pause.
All right, so
And it's because I want him on the show. Once again, I wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings. That's what I do behind the scenes. Talk to people behind the scenes, make contact, and bring them on the show.
Yeah, like everyone sees like Myron as like the star of the show because he's the one who talks the most and everything like that. That was a terrible look at that. That's a terrible pause. Sorry, Fresh. But everyone sees Myron as kind of like the star of the show because he like is the one that like he talks the most and he's the one who owns the girls the most, and he's generally the one who kicks out the girls. But Fresh is clearly an important part because he gets he does the networking and he gets people actually on the show. Like probably I think he obviously got Abba on. But I'm willing to bet he was the one who got, Zerka on. I'm sure like most of the guests was the reason they were on, like the male guests. I mean, the reason they were on is because Fresh was the one that networked them.
So I don't want to, bust a bubble, but
Grammarly Go is the only generative AI product that you need. It's easy to use in the places you write.
Stupid fucking
With one
ads.
down.
Another thing, if I'm on a fucking podcast and Bill says to me, "Yo, Zerko, you called me gay on your stream," to make it less awkward, I go, "No, I didn't say that." You gay as fuck, Abba. You're blue pill as fuck.
But here's the thing. You can see here we're laughing, we're having a conversation. Let's keep going, though, because they're not going to show everything, guys. Atmosphere is extremely important, which they always fail to.
Yeah, it is. I mean, jokes and stuff like that. Like they just make it seem like, oh, he was immediately pressed. It's like, no, they had it. They talked about it. They talked about it. They maybe joked about it, and then they actually answered it.
Show.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I say? I said
But
blue pill?
you felt that was kind of blue pill.
So look, I go ahead and I ask him, specify what I specifically said and when. Okay, I'm asking him, can you please clarify so that I can address it properly? I'm giving you that respect as a man. You have a point of contention. Let's talk it out. No one is running another shit. I'm literally trying to remember when it was. Y'all know I got a bad memory if you watch the show.
very bad.
I just want to ask you about that. Why do you think I might be blue pilled?
Well, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. I would say blue. I'm trying to think. Like what?
See, look. Here's the beginning of that other cut. Like it immediately went to Fresh going like, I remember what you said, blah 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 blah, and then it jumped to this one. It's like, oh, I'm trying to remember.
Which video was?
It was the one.
I'm trying to remember because legit, we've done so many live streams. I'm trying to remember which one this was and what I said exactly.
It was the one.
And I'll take an L for my memory here. I'm literally trying to remember it, guys.
When Kevin told us about them, it was like a week after when they made this video. Yeah. And basically they were talking about RP content, and we were like, yo, why are you talking about it like now? Because we didn't watch your other episodes. Okay. So it's kind of like, okay, these guys are taking our niche, talking about it, and we don't know who they really are or what they're about. And then they say, you know what? I agree with some of it, but I disagree with like a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there was some stuff that you guys said. I just want to kind of get more.
And I don't know if y'all see the 4D chess that's going on here, but Fresh is trying to make Abba feel more comfortable because it was tense, and clearly he's there by himself. Okay,
Yeah.
This is us operating out of respect for our guests and making them feel comfortable on the podcast, guys. We do this all the
as
time.
much as possible.
Anything else would have been called bullying by you two. If you guys turned to him and been like, you're
Yeah,
a
bro.
fucking
Like
blue
at this
pill-
point, y'all can see that there's none of this bullshit. And here's the thing: he's trying to make it look like I pressed him, bro. He had to write the shit down to come in and properly address the situation. He still couldn't
Also, Myron,
articulate exactly when it was.
Myron, he's trying to paint it like he pressed you.
Exactly.
That's what's the funny part.
Yes.
This is him pressing you. Come press him right now,
bro.
And in Myron's defense, bro, as we know on the show, he doesn't remember girls that come on before. He doesn't remember a lot of stuff. So it's like, bro, we're doing so
How's
much
he gonna
content.
remember the?
See, exactly. Like, if anyone who watches Fresh and Fit knows that Myron has a shit memory. Like a really bad memory. It's kind of funny.
The most boring fucking YouTube channel, right? He's like, "What are you blue pill about? Let me see."
And to be fair, it was a round table panel with a bunch of us saying a bunch of shit. So it's like, bro, how do you know exactly
And
what
bro,
he said?
we were doing streams with Rolo and Donovan back at this time, like 2 to 3 times a day,
Yeah.
guys. Like that, like y'all don't get it. Like we were putting out a lot of content. Anybody that's watching our channel at the time, hey, I'll take accountability. I should have remembered, but I didn't on that case. But I'm actually trying to remember it. No one's like, oh, I'm getting pressed, blah, blah, blah. And you can see here the atmosphere in this situation isn't like that, but they're trying to illustrate a certain way. Let's just, we're almost
being
done here.
respectful, man.
So one of them was like they were blue pilled, and like I guess people on the panel and that you two mentioned this is like
You guys felt like you can't be talking red pill or accountability now that you got 1 million subscribers. You felt like because we've gotten so big that you feel like maybe we're not able to talk about accountability or red pill stuff as much.
Well, you can't. Bam! Finally, he clarifies what the fuck he meant. Then I'm able to address it. Okay, that's what you meant. Let's go, and then we have the conversation.
Well, as a bigger channel, more platform, obviously more eyes come to you, right? And people are going to work harder to cancel you when you put out this.
And then bam, I go into a bunch of things which I won't bore y'all with now. But once I actually understood it, okay, that's your gripe. Let's talk. Okay, none of this. Oh, I don't know. I just didn't know what the fuck he was talking.
Yeah, like I mean, Myron's making a good point here. Like it was pretty fucking obvious that he just didn't remember, and then once she explained it, he's like, "Oh, okay, now I remember." And blah, 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 went on and explained it. I mean, you can't expect anyone that does any type of long form content and does a lot of them to remember every single thing he said. You got to remind them, and then they can explain it.
Talking about until he clarified it, but they're not going to show y'all that.
That's what they do. They
That's
clip,
what they do.
edit, and spin a narrative.
All right, let's keep going.
Hate Fresh. Fresh is there's nothing hateable about it. He's just goofy. When I came on there and I confronted him, he was super passive. Well, I don't remember. And
I mean, we just watched the long form comment. Did Myron really look that passive? He didn't look that passive to me. But I mean, like this is the bullshit that Myron and Fresh have a problem with. It's like, come on, you know he wasn't like that, and pressed about it. He just couldn't remember. Like, I don't know.
What did I say? Like, bro, that's not you.
I just want to
Pause.
know.
Go ahead.
Notice, right? If I ever said something like that from Myron's face, he wouldn't know what time it was, bro. He had to say it all the way back in Canada when he's far away. Duh.
Of course, bro.
Why you would have a great conversation? It's all great, and then you decide, let me go ahead and talk shit about this guy that opened his home to me. The reason why I flipped out the way that I did is because I take loyalty extremely seriously.
Loyalty to what?
Stop.
Oh, here we go. Here's the deflection. Y'all ready for the cope? Here we go.
Open your home to me. Nigga, I came for a podcast. Why are you acting like we was baking cookies?
We're gonna see here soon, like how much Abba actually knew that because for those who don't know, it's the studio. The podcast is in Myron's house, like his apartment or whatever. It's Miami, so but it's in his apartment, and so that's where it's located at. But we're gonna see here in a bit that Abba knew that this was Myron's home. Like it was pretty obvious. So we'll learn some behind the scenes.
Cookies and hanging out. Is it my fault that your retard ass conducts business from your living room?
Pause.
Did you?
Go ahead.
He's admitting that he has no integrity here. It's just business. It's just a podcast. I'm gonna do a hit piece on. He's literally that's admission of guilt that he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, guys. Well, once again, what did he say? I think he said on this interview something like this. Hold on, wait. What was it?
People who don't have integrity.
Hold on. I don't. Wait. Hold on. What did he say?
Integrity
Doesn't have to be
Not
the
in the
sort of
business
life or
world.
death
I
thing,
can't
right?
be cool with people who don't have integrity.
Hold on, but what the fuck did you just do a second ago? See, I could play this clip fucking game with y'all too, man. And I'm doing it live with YouTube tabs. I'm not with an editor with a bunch of stupid jump cuts. I could play this game too, guys.
You should have done this a year ago, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Oh, now see, this is what they do. They deflect. When you call them out, let me move the goalpost. Oh, yeah, I came there one time. But then on the other hand, I don't work with people that don't have integrity. Bro, what you did is the biggest contradiction to integrity I've ever seen in my life. Yet you're over here saying I only came one time, but on another podcast, I don't work with people that don't have integrity.
And that is deflection when he's like, 100%. We're not baking cookies together. We're not.
And look, you may disagree that hey, just because someone does some collab with you doesn't mean he owes you loyalty or anything like that. That's cool. You can think that. You can believe like, hey, they don't owe you shit or anything like that. And I can kind of agree with that, but that's Myron's threshold, and if that's his threshold, then that's his threshold. And like he said before, if they had just give him a call and was like, hey, yo, we're doing this piece about you, it is what it is, this is business, all right, and Myron would be cool. He's like, all right, I get it, it's business. And That's all Myron was really asking for, is if you come to his house, you have a good conversation with him, you guys have a good time and everything, just give him a heads up, like, yo, we're doing this piece about you. It is what it is. It's just business. Myron probably wouldn't have had any issues.
When people,
And I think he says that later on in this video, is he wouldn't have had any issues as long as they would have just would have been like honest.
people in the YouTube space say, I only chill with people who have integrity. Chill and hang out really means podcast and content.
Yeah.
They're not saying that they go to the movies with these guys. He's literally talking about, I only work with YouTubers who have integrity.
Right.
But now it's just business. He's switching it.
Yep.
Snake fuck.
Exactly. And this is the thing. People fall for this hook, line, and sinker
Gotcha, bitch.
with these dudes. Let's keep going.
You're coming into my home. Pause. Did you guys tell me that before I showed up? You said, bro, you want to show on a pod? I said, sure. I didn't know it was going to be your fucking place.
Seriously,
Pause.
I think you guys have known me now. Go ahead.
First and foremost, right? Whenever you have a guest to the podcast, Zerka, what did we say at the very beginning? Take your shoes off.
Yeah.
Because it's the house, bro. There's carpet. There's a lot of stuff going on. So he knew up front it was Myron's crib, bro. He knew that. So that's
not
a
only
lie.
that,
That's a lie, bro.
Here's another thing too that y'all don't know. When he was here, he had a laptop and he had some valuables. He's like, hey, bro, do you have a safe place I could put this? You know what I did? I took his stuff. I put it in my room. I put it by my because I have a fucking vault. Put it over there. Let him use my personal bathroom. All that shit. So the dude came into my room. I opened my entire home to the guy, right? And I held his valuables for him. And on top of that, I bought him food as well because he's gonna say some bullshit about, oh, it's not like we had dinner together or anything.
No,
That's what this guy does. He
one more
deflects.
One more thing.
Yeah.
The only credit I'll give Abba is this is intelligent business to come up to 2 rising stars in the space, get on the podcast, you get platformed, and then do the hit piece. This is such intelligent business with fucking zero integrity, you ugly fuck.
Yeah, it was a good move, man. It was a good move from a snake standpoint. Now,
Yeah.
for well over 2 years. The reason why I flipped out is because I hate snakes. I fucking hate them, and there's nothing you can say or do that will justify why the fuck you behaved the way that you did. So I'm calling you out. Don't pawn this off on your fucking retard partner or anybody else. I have an issue with Abba fucking Atlas, whatever the fuck your last name is. You are a snake, and you fucking know it.
Look at the veins popping out of this man's head. Yo, mind you.
Yeah, veins popping because I have a low body fat percentage, something that you guys know nothing about. But let's address why I'm actually angry. Let's see here.
Guys, the man who he's calling like a betrayer, you know how many times we've met and spoken? Once.
Okay, so not only did we meet and speak once, but look at this shit, guys. The reason why I flip out on this guy, look at all the hit pieces they made on us. 20 plus videos talking shit.
Wow,
then
bro.
he makes this accusation right here.
My other boys. You won't fuck me, then you can't get on the platform. So wait, you want to bang a girl who just wants to come on the platform for clout? And you think that's burning desire?
So he shows a text message between me and this chick.
So anyone who doesn't understand what this means and probably is like, yeah, hey, that's kind of fucked up. The story behind it, which they did a 5-hour podcast talking about, it's talking about some chick named Anna Quinn. She's like some fitness chick or whatever, and she was blowing up Myron's phone and trying to get on the pod and everything like that. And Myron just got sick of it and finally was like, look, I'm not gonna put you on unless you fuck me like that. Not because like that's what he actually wanted. He just wanted her to leave him the fuck alone. That's the story behind it, basically. And I think they go into it here in a sec. I'm probably going to skip this part because I just explained it. And let's see. Because, they go into it a bit, and then it's there we go. So then there.
Where's the integrity there? Nowhere, bro.
So on one side, right, he goes ahead and says that I try to get girls to come on the show. Debunk.
But yeah, so yeah, I didn't want to bother her, but yeah, that's basically the full story. Anna Quinn, she's like some fitness chick, and they initially invited her to come on, and then I can't remember the full, but he just stopped, talking to her, and she like blew up his phone like 1,000 times. Oh, I think he like said something on like her Instagram story or whatever, like roasted her or some shit. And so he kept blowing up his phone. And then it was like the middle of the night for him because he lives in Miami. And then finally he's like, look, you're not going to come on the pod unless you want to fuck me. It was, and again, that was just like some tactic to like leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to disgust you, so you leave me alone. That was basically the tactic. So that's basically the full story.
Next thing he says, y'all remember this clip right here? You guys say, oh, yo, Byron, let it go, let it go. Would y'all let it go if someone said some bullshit like this about you on a big ass podcast with 4 million subscribers?
Fuck, well, what am I going to spend my day socializing with somebody who's like a rapist? Like,
Wait,
you know
what?
like-
Whoa.
Hold on. See, this is what
You look how sneaky he is. He even said the simile of like.
Yeah.
This snake he even said he's like.
bro. Well, again,
See, Zerka's really smart. Like, he's really fucking smart.
for y'all, just in case y'all missed it, because everyone seems to have
Because when I first listened to it, until he pointed it out and said, like, you know, like he says like, which, you know, Zerka can explain better.
when it comes to what these guys did that stimulated us for.
Basically, he doesn't call him a rapist, but he calls him, or sorry, grapist, but he says he's like one. So, but a lot of people are going to not listen to the like part. They're just going to hear the grape part. And they're going to think, oh, okay, so he's calling him a grapist. So that's because that's what happened to me. Like, I didn't even hear the like part. I didn't really like focus on that. I heard the grapist part. So people aren't going to be like, oh, he's like, as in he's not actually a grapist, but he's kind of like one instead of, so people are going to hear like a grapist and think, oh, they're going to think like, God damn it, I sound like a chick. Like, they're going to think, oh, Myron's a grapist, not, oh, Myron is like a grapist. He doesn't actually grape people, but he's like one.
Responding.
Which, it's kind of it's not, I'm sure for people it's not a big difference, but it kind of is a big difference. One's, like if you're like a grapist, well, that could mean like, you're kind of creepy, you're kind of pushy and stuff like that. But that's a completely different from actually forcing yourself on someone.
One more time for y'all.
Fuck, well, what am I going to spend my day socializing with somebody who's like a rapist? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Here's what I did for y'all. Okay, I went ahead and found the clip where we actually addressed this situation with the girl that alleged that I raped her. Okay, this is a recorded phone call between me and the accuser. Let's get into it.
I forced you to do things when we both know it's consensual, correct?
Silence.
Simone, was it sex consensual? Simone.
From the beginning that you really just wanted sex, because that's really what it was. And if you had said that, then I wouldn't have had sex. And you know that because I asked you multiple times, like, what the fuck is it that you really want from me? Like, what am I doing this for? What am I listening to you for? I asked all the right questions. So if you had said that, then none of this shit would have ever happened if you were truthful and said, listen, I just want to fuck.
Okay, so hold on. Is that really grape, or is that a scorned woman that's angry because I wasn't?
I mean, what do you guys think? Does that sound like grape to you, or does it just sound like someone who is upset because the other person didn't want a relationship with them? So it sounds like to me, it just sounds like some chick pissed off that, oh, he didn't want a relationship with me. So the new thing is I'm just gonna call him a grape, that he raped me.
Wasn't up front like, hey, let's just smash.
That's a dumb bitch.
Facts. So scored to me. But what does Abba
Fucking
do? He
circle.
goes on no jumper and he says, what? Hold on, one more time.
And this is some real shit. Like, spend my day socializing with somebody who's like a rapist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but
when clearly I debunked this already on this.
You got a choice to make.
We made more money this month than ever. Hold on, go back. This one right here.
Okay, Simone, I have a question for you, okay?
I answered it, and I'm not answering it any other way.
No.
Because she knew I was recording her.
I have a very simple question. Did I or did I not make effort to hang out with you after in the past couple of days within the last week or so? Yes or no?
Asking
Radio silence.
you to fucking hang out one time is not effort to me.
But I did though, right?
Yes, yep.
Okay. So we spent a couple of days hanging with each other. You're the one that wanted to leave, and I said, all right, cool, I'll see you. I got you an Uber home, whatever.
Pause.
So how are you going to say that
Guys, she did the show with us, went to go eat with us, chilled with us. Bro, she was here if Myron just wanted to smash, and then you'll leave. You gotta leave. I was like, yo, why is she still here? I mean, look, I was kind of like, bro, why is this bitch still here? But she's still here. The point.
So clearly debunked. No one was grape, guys, but she went on Twitter talking shit, and we called her out on it. And what did she do? And I have witnesses too. Hold on, we'll keep on.
This man, if he just wanted to smash, could have brought her on us.
The reason why, guys, she didn't want to say anything was because I asked her multiple times, and I have Fresh and Carissa as my witness. I talked to her on the phone on speaker, and I said, "Did I have consent?" She said yes.
Yep.
Carissa's here. Bam. So clearly the dude lying. He's not interested in the truth, guys. What did he say again?
Fuck. Well, what am I going to spend my day socializing with somebody who's like a rapist? Like, you know what I mean?
Clearly debunked. And here's the other thing too that I want y'all to know. So these ass clowns go ahead. People tell them, yo, you know they made a 5-hour video responding to all your allegations. This is their response.
It's still there. Everybody's saying, well, they did a 5-hour live stream. It didn't address any of the stuff that I gave a shit about.
Wait, what, nigga? You called me a rapist? You said I try to get girls to fuck to come on the show, and I literally just debunked it just now. Yo, and you know, these guys are not interested in the truth, guys. These guys are interested in selling drama, being fucking CNN, fake news, being
wrong
all over the place.
You are fake news.
And getting AdSense revenue. That's what they care about.
It's not all just money. They really want to be accepted by the blue pillars of YouTube. They want to be a part of that community, and they know the best ways to attack the red.
And you know what's crazy? If Abba or Preach was ever accused wrongfully of doing any of these acts, we'll defend him. So that's crazy to me, bro.
Now, I already know what the fanboys are going to say.
Hold on.
Myron,
Hold on.
What?
If Abba, I don't know much about Preach, I know he looks like the R guy, but if Abba got accused of R, bro, I don't know if I'd defend that. He's so creepy with Destiny's wife. She's like, don't touch me. You can see her body language. He's like, yeah. We have that clip, right?
We do. Don't worry. I'll play it in a little bit.
Damn.
But so now I already know what the fans are going to say. Yo, Myron, they defended you against H3, blah, 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 blah. You guys got to understand. They did that on purpose because they have beef with H3. And at the same time, they didn't want to create the illusion that all they do is talk shit about us, okay? So they did that tactfully and from a strategic standpoint.
Political move.
Political move, 100%.
To be honest, the reason why this is being framed this way, okay, this is a regular encounter where the dude's mad they're not getting laid and he says, leave. Who cares? He was just a dick. You could have had some.
Well, look at that. They're like, this is the same video. So he called him like a rapist, but in a wholly different video, they're defending him. Like, it's the same person, so it's not like it's anything different. So, I mean, they're defending him, but then they go on a different one after the beef is squashed and after all that, and then still call him, like a rapist. Like, come on, what is this bullshit with these guys?
You said no. He acted like it. Who cares?
And the funny thing is that actually, when you actually verbalize the no, he stopped. You have no story there.
So wait, hold on. On one end, y'all are saying that I'm not a rapist, and then on this one, you're saying
like, no, but fuck. Well, what am I going to spend my day socializing with somebody who's like a rapist? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, but
interesting, very, very interesting.
That's not a story. The minute, because every point that led up to this, you did everything that he asked you to do, and when you said no, he stopped. This ain't no story.
I order my own.
But on one end, you're calling me a rapist, but now you're contradicting yourself.
And I think content creators have to be more responsible when they're platforming these people, not to just do this whole fucking bullshit of like believe women. No.
But hold on, you believed women when it came to Anna. You believe women when it came to this chick saying that I raped her. You go ahead on a podcast with 4 million plus subscribers and say this stupid
integrity.
Fuck. Well, what am I going to spend my day socializing with somebody who's like a rapist? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no.
See what I'm talking about, guys? These dudes are fucking snakes, but they try to sit there on their moral high horse as if they do no wrong. You got something fresh?
No, I'm just saying, like, all this talk about integrity, and I've not seen one time him be honest or upfront with his audience, bro.
I haven't seen receipts, facts, nothing. All they do is some gay editing comedy and laugh and try to muddy the waters. These guys are so dishonest. And, they're getting away with it, but really, it's sad.
Not today, though.
Yeah,
the Empire Strikes Back today, guys, because I'm telling you, I've been sitting on this forever. These guys have been lying to y'all for years. Literally. Oh, yo, we don't believe all women, blah, blah, blah. It's a content creator's responsibility to be truthful. They've been lying all over the place, taking shit out of context. I showed y'all the full conversation. I showed y'all that this girl lied about being great. All cat from these dudes. Let's keep going here.
I have never spoken to this man or seen him again since that one time.
More deflection.
And this man's talking about betrayal.
Well, you try to speak to him.
But
See how he tries, guys. This is what a lot of the times, this is like from a psychology standpoint. When you talk to criminals, you minimize their behavior to get them to be more honest. What he's doing here for the audience is he's minimizing all the times he's lied on us, all the accusations he's made on us, saying, I only met this man one time, blah, blah, blah. Trying to downsize his lack of integrity, which he claims to have.
Also, Myron,
yeah.
Let's say we went with this gay narrative. It's just corporate. It's just business. In the business world, if you have dinner with someone and you guys get along, it's not human to go snake and ruin the guy's career a month later. Nobody fucking does, even in the business world.
Yeah.
But out of the blue, that's just crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
That's facts.
So let's get back to it. Because again, these guys are deflecting. They talk about high integrity, being impartial, having the moral high ground. But these guys are liars and snakes and will say and do anything for AdSense. We've debunked a bunch of their accusations in the past 7 minutes.
Compulsive liar, by the way.
Girlfriends who I disappeared on, okay, who don't sound this intense when we see each other again.
Okay, so he goes ahead and tries to compare a male relationship to.
What the fuck are you doing? This guy's getting his
All right,
ass
just
licked.
wanted to skip because they go on about it, and might as well just skip it over. If you guys, again, if you guys want to watch the full video.
You think a fucking woman's doing that or a man?
Yeah.
This is actually fairly true. Back to this.
Now back to this.
But I'm just saying, like, you just.
What is the position?
This is back to the milking thing.
Yeah, hold on, pause.
Look at this.
See, look how uncomfortable this guy is. Like, he's so uncomfortable. Like, they're both not making eye contact with the host too. They're really uncomfortable talking about this, but they're the one who's like, "Yo, yeah," and they talk about it like all the fucking time.
Go ahead.
You know why he's rubbing his eye?
Why?
He got pink eye.
And he got
Fucking
he got
worse.
his hand. Why he feels shame and he's giggling like a fuck, like because he got caught with his hand in the cookie in an asshole. He's gay as fuck.
Don't worry, we got
Pink
some
eye,
more
bro.
coming. Hold on.
Pink eye.
Time.
Yeah, it's just, you get
Just
on your
gonna skip
knees,
this part. Like,
the
yeah, it's kind of over with at this point. Let's see. There we go. Back on this.
Preach doesn't even have a fat, ugly wife. It was a lie.
It's a lie.
Like it was a realistic lie. Fat.
That's really important because, like I said before, like the whole thing started off because they made fun of his wife, and everyone was saying, like, everyone who had a problem with it was like, dude, like even their followers were like, dude, you shouldn't go after someone's wife, like, and you can go with that, and you can, I agree, you shouldn't go after someone's wife, or anything like that, and they were wrong. But it turns out it's not his fucking wife. So then they weren't wrong. I mean, they just like picked on this chick for no fucking reason. But I mean, she is a whale. So I mean, it it is what it is. But the Auburn Preach made a big fucking deal about it, and it turns out it's not even his fucking wife. Like, what the fuck? Bullshit. Just bullshit.
Fat, ugly bitch. That's what he'd get. But he doesn't even have that. Like, if you watch these guys and become like them, who are you becoming?
And here's another thing too I want to say. The reason why we went so hard at his wife when we thought she was fat, etc., is because what do I always say on this podcast, guys? Your woman is a reflection of you. If you're dating a fucking whale, well, that tells me a lot about your standards in life. You probably don't take care of yourself. You don't hold yourself to a high standard. Your woman is a representation of you. So that was a dig at him as well as her. However, what did he do? He rode the clout wave, lied about it, lied to his fans, tried to spark fake outrage because it was never his fucking wife in the first place. Why? Because these guys are interested in making a buck.
And actually, Preach called us twin sisters. No, bro, twin snakes. Y'all niggas are fake, bro. So freaking fake.
And
The whole thing was a lie.
You know why they can cope with a fat, ugly wife is because they don't see her. They're literally arching their back and she's fucking fingering their asshole.
All right, let's get back to the video.
He's pretending it's Angelina Jolie back there.
Oh man, I love Zerko on the show. He is hilarious. That dude, like, is just funny as fuck. Make sure if you're laughing like I am, make sure to go to his channel and just enjoy it more. That's his channel right here at Zerka. Anyways, let's go.
It never fails. These are the alpha male leaders, the red pill guys who are supposed to guide young men.
So come see us in person, bitch. Come see us in person.
No, but you know what's funny?
What?
We never say that we're the alpha males of the pack. We never say like we're the ones that are leading the charge. We just say, hey, you know what? Here's some advice. If it applies to you, follow it.
Yeah.
Now, once again, what do they say? Oh, I have integrity. I'm on my high horse. Listen to what I gotta say. Bro, you're lying, and then you're on all fours taking it. Bro, who's the leader here? You or us?
The only time they're honest was about getting finger popped in the asshole.
On all
And
fours.
imagine, and that's not honest. He's holding with information because they're pegging the shit out this guy.
Yo, I hate to say this.
Oh my god, fucking stupid fucking ads every single time. I swear to God, I hate ads.
They call it Sneako. But dude,
Okay.
girl, wait, where's the Sneako?
Facts. This is
Cook it
actually
yourself.
pretty bad. Let's keep going.
And then you look at them and look how bitch made and how angry and emotional they sound. Oh no.
Oh well, hold on. Again, guys, let's go through it. He went ahead and said that I try to get girls to come on the show only if they have sex with me. He called me a rapist. Said I have no integrity. Said that we're fresh and fraud. Talking shit for years. 20+ videos. I mean, at this, I think anyone in my shoes would react the same way. Again, what is he doing? He's trying to minimize his fuckery, guys. Don't fall for the psychology because Abba thinks he's smart, but he's not.
I don't think
emotion.
everyone would react the same way. I'd have cracked him in the face.
Yeah,
bro.
he's lucky
These
other
lies,
people-
your family, your mom and dad sees people call you a rapist.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna get cracked in the face.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Passion. Yeah. We're not being neurotic. These veins bulging out, this anger that I feel for somebody that I've met one time and I feel betrayed.
Minimizing
by,
again.
Okay?
Passion pumping into my veins.
Bro, you sound fucking crazy.
Minimizing
Martin,
again.
pause.
Go ahead.
How many viewers do we have?
We got almost
16K?
17,000. On YouTube
17,000.
alone.
17,000 of you would be pissed if he came to your house once and snaked you. One in the chat if you'd be pissed. They're trying to make it like only Myron would get mad.
Yeah.
Anyone on earth would get mad at that. Anyone.
Imagine, right? You're on a boat. Someone says to you, "Oh, look, a rapist." You're like, "Where'd that come from?" Because someone lied about you on the internet. That's slander, bro.
And it's like increasing all the stress and trauma. Imagine my mom saw it. If he called me a rapist, my mom's first thought would be like, he's got millions of followers. He's not going to risk a lawsuit. So what is happening with my son?
Mm-hmm.
If these lies destroy the world, bro, these lies age people's mothers. They just throw it nonchalant. Like, bro, the fact that he didn't get cracked in the face, you ugly motherfucker.
And you know the worst part? We already have women that's trying to destroy us as creators and as men. For him to add to the pool,
Yeah.
he's no better than them.
Now you have 2 more gay black lesbians after.
And here's one more thing I also want to say. Y'all can see that we've had some lovely ladies behind me the entire show. Those girls are the ones that get the girls from me. I don't even talk to the women, guys. I have an entire team.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's not the one that goes for the girls. It's Chris Pongson. He's the one that the girls DM, and then it's the various other girls that he had. He had like Xena, Icy, Red, all them. They're the ones that go get his girls for him.
Okay.
Well, for the show, I mean.
Of people that Chris manages that gets us girls for the show. So I don't even fucking recruit girls like that, guys. But these dudes are trying to insinuate that I'm over here DMing girls like, you gotta fuck me to come on the show. I don't even deal with them 99% of the time.
Myron, you know
Again,
what,
they're lying.
You know
to
what
y'all.
pissed me off the most is even CNN fake news. They have a bit of shame where they'll throw some truth there. These guys have no shame. It's all fabricated fairy tales, and they just 20 fucking hit pieces of lies. These guys have no shame. I'll say these guys are probably worse than Hassan Piker.
We got something for him too. But let me get through this, guys, because we got a surprise for y'all here in a second.
So much energy for somebody you met one time. And it's not like we met for dinner. It's not like we had lunch. It's not like we hung out before or after.
You didn't have a little.
Actually, I bought you food. You hung out at the spot for a while. We had conversation. See, he's trying to minimize this shit, guys. Okay? To try to downplay his treachery.
For the podcast appearance, and then I left. Bro, if I knew every podcaster was going to act this entitled and this attached after one simple appearance,
entitled to human decency, where you go to someone's home, you collab with them, everything is great. You don't even give them a phone call like, hey, bro, just so you know, we're going to drop this video on you a little bit later. You know, it is what it is. It's not personal, whatever. I would have been cool with that phone call. I would have been.
And see, this is what I mean. Like I said, like, you know, they just like gave him a heads up. I don't even give him two shits. You know, like, all right, I get it. Business is business.
Totally cool with that phone call, but they didn't do that because these guys don't have integrity. Even though he runs around and tries to say,
"I won't go after you."
Because you guys could totally still be cool after that video that you guys made, and it could have still been really good for content if you guys had just gone back and forth and talked about it, and it didn't have to be this sort of life or death.
I can't be cool with people who don't have integrity.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what did he just say?
About it, and it didn't have to be this sort of life or death.
I can't be cool with people who don't have integrity.
Yet he absolutely contradicted the term by doing what he did.
And you know what's funny is the honest team, our team, we don't even claim that we, you know, operate with integrity. We don't do this fucking. He's like trying to promote himself as some like
Authority.
moral arbiter. Yeah, it's pathetic.
We give you the truth, and you take it how you want to take it.
Just look at the receipts and then pick.
We're showing y'all the receipts, man. Unlike these guys,
would never go on a podcast together.
You don't get invited because you're a snake, bro.
Gotta be careful now which pod I show up, because apparently when you leave and you're not a fan of the pod, imagine you guys go.
Just so y'all see this shit.
Didn't address any of the stuff that I gave a shit about. This man's still asking women to throw the pussy at him if they want to come on the pod. No,
That's been debunked.
they didn't debunk that. All right, and if you,
They didn't debunk it. What are you fucking talking about? Like, they showed the whole goddamn, like, the whole thing. They showed the reasoning behind it, which was really, like, you want to get down to it. The reasoning behind it was, I just want you to leave me the fuck alone. So I'm just going to say something wild so you'll leave me alone. Like, that was basically Myron's reasoning. Seems pretty pretty rational to me.
We definitely did. What?
What are you talking about?
And this video came out when? This shit came out
a year ago.
December 22nd, 2021. This absolutely fucking proves. These guys are not interested in the truth. You are the real emperor.
It's pretty fucking funny. I mean, like, let's see. It's really funny because, like I said, like, you know, if that wasn't good enough for you, then I mean, nothing would have been. Like, nothing really would have been. Like, nothing would have really been okay if that wasn't good enough for you. I mean, they should, like I said, they showed, like, Byron showed like the whole text convo and like, I've said it a bunch of times, but it's really irritates me when we do this believe all women crap. And like, it's very clear the only reason he said, look, you can't come on the pod unless you sleep with me, is just so she'd leave him the fuck alone. I mean, I'd say that shit. If some chick was keep bothering me to come on the pod and shit like that, blah, 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 I'd say that shit. It's like, look, if you want to be on, then you're going to have to fuck me. Just to leave, it's just to have her leave me the hell alone so I can get some sleep. Like, I think it was all hours of the day that this chick was messaging, like, Myron. I think, like, if I remember correctly. And watch the whole video. I'm not going to take forever because, you know, it's been explained 100 times and I'm explaining it. So, but watch the whole video. But like, I think it was like, you know, like when he sent that, it was like in the middle of the night and he's just like, dude, I just want to get some sleep. So next one we're going to look at, I skipped the video a bit and we're going to watch the video of Abba dancing with Destiny's wife. And they're going to point, like, this is like yesterday when I watched this video for the first time. That was the first time I actually seen the video, and I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, and I'm sure Destiny would say I'm incorrect, but really it looks like I agree with Fresh and Fit. Like, she looks like, okay, sorry. So what I want you guys to check out, because they're going to point this out, but just check this out. Look at the distance between Melanie. I think that's Stephanie's wife's name. Who is attractive, don't get me wrong, very attractive. But look at where Melanie is, and like, you look at the distance between Melanie and Destiny. And back to what I was trying to say, or what I was going to say, is, to me, watching the video, it does. I mean, it looks like they're both really uncomfortable, but they don't want to say anything because, you know, Abba's, you know, I don't know, quote unquote, a friend, and and Destiny probably doesn't want a bunch of hit pieces made of Adam as well. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't proclaim to be the authority of any of this. But it just looks like that to me.
Man.
Hey,
So I know all of
you and
this
Ayla.
is- Yeah,
Watch the snake behavior, guys.
You know what's funny?
exactly.
Oh, you guys are
Go ahead.
Him sitting there looks like he's actually there, but he's not.
Myron, you got to do full screen. Look at the micro expressions in everyone's face. Look at Mel.
over here.
Isn't
This
that
fucking
weird?
perfect form.
I haven't done it in so long though.
Wait, what kind of ballroom? What are you doing?
All the 10 dances. I was
That's
completing
a
all of
lot.
them.
That's a lot. Which
Yeah.
one's your favorite? You one of them foxtrot
My
motherfuckers? You be
favorite
like,
one? I don't know if I have a favorite one.
you ever seen her
They're all
dance?
very different. No, you've never seen it. I haven't done it in years. Is the thing. So I'm very curious if I started. But like I can understand. Like if we danced, you would be able to like what do you
Lead
call
you.
it? Like yeah, exactly, really well because I would probably figure out like the basic steps and I would figure out like how to do everything.
All right,
Even
find
though
out.
I don't, no.
So she even says no. What does this nigga do?
Yo,
Oh, we
look
gotta
at his hand, bro.
Rewind.
I mean, no, never mind.
No, rewind,
Yo,
rewind,
look at his hand.
Yo.
Since they do a million fucking clips, we're rewinding this 30 fucking
Alright,
times.
find out.
No.
No,
She even knows it's about to
Yo,
be
and it's
inappropriate.
uncomfortable.
He's grabbing her hand, bro. That's signs of a rapist, isn't it?
I was just about to. I forgot.
Yeah, that is very,
Unintentionally.
who is like a rapist?
Who does that, bro?
This is creepy and the pressure's on. She's being polite because she's on camera and all that. Rewind it 30 times in a row.
Bro,
No,
she
I
said
wanna hear
no.
30 times.
No, dude, she said no.
It's something about having that piece of paper.
Fucking-
Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
Stupid fuck. I got. Next time I do one of these reacts, I should just do it.
Myron,
on
what is
Rumble.
that?
He doesn't
Uh,
care.
this is
In a
this
court of law,
is
and she said no, and he's still going, bro. What is that definition?
Oh,
He is a
man.
what?
Oh, I guess we're gonna
Oh, no,
play
sorry.
there. Is he a rapist?
Hold on, he's like a rapist.
Oh yeah, he's like a rapist. There you go. He's like a rapist. He's like a rapist. Yeah, there we
Just
go.
saying, bro.
Here we go. Let's roll the clips more.
No, we gotta
Uh-oh.
No. Okay.
Mel
Why did
time.
I say this?
Mel
Yeah.
time. It's Mel
Oh,
time.
she got the 4. Okay, so we're just gonna stop school. You want?
Okay. Yeah.
This is creepy, bro. Someone's grandpa.
Is that okay?
That's his friend Destiny, by the way.
Hey.
Okay.
Did he have to do this on stream? This is what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
when I
it
say
gets
this
way
dude's a
worse.
snake, bro.
It gets way worse.
Bro, in the chat, as a man, ask yourself, if you had a wife, right, bro? And you had a friend that's your dog. You guys are cool. You do business together. You're chilling out together, right? And like, he takes your wife, dances with her in front of all your friends. Isn't that kind of weird?
You know,
Especially in a setting when she said no.
Well, I know, no, it's a little different. He's dancing in front of 9,000
people. Yeah.
Yep.
9,000 people who want to make memes about this. And I don't think he would have had the balls to ask if they weren't live.
Look,
if they're live, she can't say no.
I'm not cool with Destiny like that. But respectfully, I would never. Dude, I got an offer, bro, to do some content with his wife. I said no because once again, even though I may not believe what Destiny believes, as a man, respectfully, I ain't dancing with your wife or talking to your wife, bro. Respectfully.
I know for a fact Destiny didn't like Abba as much after this clip. I know for a fact they're just polite people.
Yeah.
I can believe that. I think Destiny, like even though like a lot of clips show him being like argumentative, and especially when he's on Fresh and Fit, I believe that Destiny's probably a very polite person.
I talked to Melina and she's like trying to defend it. Then it got awkward. I'm like, yeah, just tell the truth. Guys, fuck. She was at Sneako's house, and yeah, I know the truth about this. It gets so much worse. Look at the clip.
Yeah, very, very unacceptable behavior, man. I would never do some shit like that. But again, guys, I'm showing y'all this to show you what Abba's mindset is. Okay.
Now on the face of it, like, you know, this guy right here, the super chat is like, look at his face. Like, he doesn't seem like he's happy about it. I mean, that just might be his face. I don't watch Destiny streams, so I have no idea. Like, I'll be honest, I don't watch his stream, so I don't know. Maybe that's just how he normally looks, but he doesn't look like he's really excited about all this. That could be that's just my opinion, so I have no fucking clue. I mean, he might be like coming in and be like, no, it's so completely fine. But to me, the guy doesn't look very happy about it.
Okay.
Remember, he's talking about how he treats
Like,
his
look at
friends.
this. Look at this right here. This is unacceptable behavior.
And yo, hold on, Myron. There's a clip. Search up Abba, not right now, but like the viewers can do this later. Abba talking to Destiny about a cuck relationship, and 30 times in a row, Abba will repeat, "Oh, so you don't like watching? You don't like seeing someone with your wife? You don't?" And he's like, "No, I leave I go fuck another bitch." He knows. It's not like ambiguous. They had a deep, long conversation about this,
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying again. He deflects with comedy and makes it. She trivialized.
I mean, I think it's kind of different between like a dance and actually fucking her. But I mean, for those who don't know, like they're in an open relationship. Destiny fucks other girls and dudes, and Melina fucks other dudes. And I think if I'm correct, like Destiny doesn't like just go out and fuck random dudes. He just does like threesomes with dudes with his wife. But I could be wrong about it. I have no fucking clue. I don't really care, honestly. That's just for the full story. But yeah, I mean, like a lot of people call Destiny a cuck, and it's not really accurate. Like, yes, his wife sleeps with other guys, but I mean, he's the one who he's cool with it and everything. But he doesn't sit there and watch it, which is what an actual cuck is. Is he is someone who watches his wife gets railed? So Destiny's not a cuck. Even if you don't think it's a good even if you disagree with the idea of letting your wife get fucked by other men, he's not really a cuck.
We're just dancing.
And I didn't know this until I didn't know this until watching this video. I thought Destiny did watch, so I probably called him a cuck a couple times, but it's actually inaccurate. It's not actually a cuck.
Watch him creepily grab her.
I mean, look at it right now. Look at this freeze frame, bro. What is this? Look at his face. Like, oh yeah, like this dude's on some fucking bullshit right now.
And he knows Mel's temperament. She's not gonna say no, and make it awkward for the guest.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
this guy, I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know how the fuck no one has called these fucking ass clowns out sooner. These guys, they claim to have integrity, but look at what they're doing. I've debunked a bunch of their lies already on stream. We're seeing him dance with his homie's girl. If he treats his friends like this, bro.
And you can see Destiny having Vietnam flashbacks. Watch.
This is crazy shit, man. But let's go back to the original video.
No. Finish the video. He gets creepier, Myron.
It gets worse.
Way worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7. Hey, she can really do it.
Nice.
She can really do it.
Look.
Yeah, I mean, even to me, she looks really like she's just doing it to be polite. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Is she's just doing it to be polite, but she's not really down with it. But I mean, I could be 100% wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. All right. So this is the part I want you to watch. Is just look at her. I mean, they pointed it out too, and that's why I noticed. But just watch.
Look, keep watching.
That's fine. I can tell you were like a little bit scared, but you good.
See, she moves the chair.
Yo,
Stop touching her, bro.
And look look at her face right here. Look at her face. And look how close she is. Like look how close she is. So watch. So just picture that in your mind. Hold on. All right. So this is where she was before. Like this was just before they started dancing. All right.
Oh, I knew, man. And you guys want to
And
know?
then look
I know
how
that she's
close-
uncomfortable? She immediately went right to Destiny.
Oh, fucking hell. All right.
Freeze frame, bro. What is this? Look at his face. Like,
oh, I knew, man.
And you guys.
Oh, I knew, man.
And you guys want to know?
Sorry, I'm
how
trying
I
to. There we go.
I go.
Like I said, they pointed this out to me, but I
He
really
knows.
want
It's
you
not
all
like
to pay attention.
ambiguous. They had a deep, long conversation about this, and he's trying again. He deflects with comedy and makes it. She trivializes it. We're
Yes.
just dancing. Watch him creepily grab her.
I mean, look at it right now. Look at this freeze frame, bro. What is this? Look at his face. Like, oh yeah, like this dude's on some fucking bullshit right now.
And he knows.
Oh, I knew, man.
And you guys want to know how I know that she's uncomfortable? She immediately. This is crazy shit, man. But let's go back to the original video.
No. Finish the video. He gets creepier, Myron.
It gets worse.
Way worse.
Okay.
Look at it. Just watch.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7. Hey, she can really do it.
Nice.
She can really do it.
And look at I don't know. Maybe this is just Destiny's temperament. I don't know. I've only seen him. I haven't seen him like doing regular stuff. I've only seen him on Fresh and Fit, and he has a lot more energy. So this just might be his energy when he's just live streaming. Like I have, I pretty much have that energy too. Sorry, fixing my mic. But you know, I could be wrong, but he doesn't seem thrilled about it. But yeah, look at her. Like, look at her. Like, I mean, the pixels are kind of shit, but let's just like look how uncomfortable she looks.
Keep watching, keep watching.
That's fine. I can tell you were like a little bit.
She does, like when she's smiling, it's not really reaching her eyes.
Yo,
Don't touching her, bro.
See, look. Just look at her face. She's like, what the fuck? Like, just look at her face.
She's doing? She did this.
Like, she does not look happy. She does not look comfortable.
That's how I knew, man.
And you guys want to know how I know that she's uncomfortable? She immediately went right to Destiny's side and got.
But yeah, I just showed you, like, just look at the difference between it. Like, she's like basically in his lap, and before they had like there was some space in between.
Closer to him than she was prior.
Listen to what she
She
said.
started flexing them shoulders and then trapped. I was like,
See, look. I keep pointing with my finger, trying to. But like, look. She like it doesn't look like the smile reaches to her eyes. It looks like just a dead smile, like not like she was happy about any of this. She just looks uncomfortable. And you know, we all could be reading way too much into it, but that's what it looks like to me.
playing.
And I'm super smart. No. To be fair, when I first watched this, I wasn't like I was just listening to it. I wasn't like watching the video. I was working, so I could just listen to it.
But you are.
See, look. The smile immediately goes away.
I was getting footage for his next cut video on me.
Did you see that? Look. She like. I mean, Destiny tries to make a joke about it, but she looks visibly uncomfortable.
He has the line loaded.
Oh my God, he let
She's covering her face a bit. She's really embarrassed.
his wife dance with.
Look at her body language now versus earlier in the clip. See how she was more neutral before?
Yeah. See, I forgot they did this, but I just showed it to you. Like, look at the distance. Like, look how far apart they are.
But look at her now, guys. See, this is the thing.
And look, now she's all up
Look at her
about
body
it.
language after the fact, bro. I used to put fucking
See what I mean?
conniving dickheads like you in prison, man.
And look, before,
thinks he's smart.
Before his eyes even adjust to read chat, he had the lie loaded. He's like, we're just dancing. Play the clip. Go a few seconds back.
Dance with another man.
Pause. What she's doing? She did this.
Never mind.
That's how I knew, man. She started flexing them shoulders and then traps. I was like, oh, she's not fucking playing.
I was getting footage for his next cut video on me.
She taps him because she knows what she did was some fuckery, and she gets closer to him.
Yo, hold on, Martin, look at the chat. So it says, I'm fucking tonight. Bro, automatically, what's gonna happen? It's perspective and perception. Dude, that's weird, bro.
Yeah, these are micro traumas or macro traumas.
And you can tell she's uncomfortable. Look at how she's sitting closer to
comforting
Destiny
her
now.
husband. She's literally comforting her husband.
Yes, man.
Look what he says.
Oh my God, he let his wife dance with another man.
Trivializing.
You want to slap?
Like, she's all up on him. Like, she's getting really lovey-dovey on him. I mean, it's kind of a sign where she's like, you know, this wasn't really cool. I mean, again, I could be reading too much into this, but
Doing it again and deflecting with comedy again. This is all. He's a sarcastic whore.
To be real, Destiny left his body, bro. He wasn't even there. I mean, he was there, but he wasn't really there.
Bro, he knows what he's doing, bro. This is what Abba and Preach do. They talk shit, and then they use the guise of comedy. It's just a joke, guys.
And remember,
man.
Destiny, every time someone goes, I could fuck your wife, he goes to war with Twitter accounts or whoever, even if they're smaller. Anyone who says, oh, fuck your wife, he goes to war. He just doesn't let it slide. He doesn't enjoy this. I guarantee you put Destiny on lie detector test, he goes, Abba's a snake for this.
And here's the thing. off the record, guys, I told Destiny that this was unacceptable. And I told him, like, bro, Abba's a bitch for that. Like, I told him, I didn't want to bring it up on air because I know they're friends, etc.
Bro, this is why this is what ruined my friendship with Destiny is when I tweeted about this. Destiny, what the fuck, Circa? He won't admit it, but I said, yo, that is the most. And I know he uses Abba as an orbiter, which is funny. When Abba goes live, he gets 200 viewers. He's so fucking boring. He needs his editor. But dude, to protect his like bottom line in business, he's like, oh, Zerka's going aggressive at Abba. Because if I was on the Discord call, I'd be like, Abba, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen a YouTuber do. Ever, especially when you had a conversation with Steven about how he doesn't enjoy watching. He leaves the house to go on a date.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, let's get back to the original thing so y'all can see the snake activity there with these fucking
So
guys.
I'm just gonna skip the
By the way, he's
video.
talking about good.
Again, they're gonna talk about Charleston White. I'm not really, wasn't really interested in it.
do not go to
Oh,
fabletters.com.
my fuck.
Do not take our historically low offer. 2 for 24 shorts, 1 for 20.
No, I think you're exactly right. So just to make this very, very clear.
So this is Allende. He's the one that kicked in the Fresh and Fit store, or I guess Myron's store. So they're gonna talk about this.
You know, you showing up at that door has nothing to do.
And this is when this dude showed up and he almost got killed. Okay, if y'all remember that episode when he showed up. Listen to what happened before they went in.
With Tabra and Preach. Listen, not only did it have nothing to do with it, they told me not to.
Oh, wait, hold on. So they had prior knowledge that you were going to go ahead and commit a felony?
Wow.
Oh, now it's
Admitted
coming out
on camera, bro.
So you literally, Abba Preach knew that this guy was gonna go there and do this shit.
Did you have a relationship with Preach, or how did you know Preach? No, just do messages. Just do messages.
And I know it's kind of hard to hear. The audio's kind of shit. But my daughter's crying upstairs. Her mother will get her. If you guys can't hear the audio, I can barely really hear. But the video is the lead attorney responds to Myron Gaines at Fresh and Fit. So that's the video where this happened. If you guys want to watch it and actually hear it better, because the audio is kind of shit.
Yeah, they tried to dogpile on and it failed. This dude almost lost his life for clout.
Sad, bro.
So they fucking knew, guys. They knew that he was about to do that shit.
Dorkhead.
Hey, here's the funny part.
Yeah. Shout out to Dorkhead for that
Myron,
one.
1,000 receipts you'll show today, and their next hit piece is gonna be deflection of comedy.
Absolutely.
And you, what the sad part is,
Absolutely.
it's weak comedy.
Oh, it's okay. We got a comedy
You're a
section.
failed comedian, Abba. You tried it, failed miserably, went back to your Logitech, and they're a homosexual friend.
Didn't they try a podcast too that failed?
Oh, well, don't worry. We're going to talk about that as well.
Oh,
so I don't care.
I only actually end up
Now
talking
he's getting
about
on
it.
this
So
podcast acting like he's been loyal, like he's been having my back, like he's been looking.
We
out.
never talk shit about them after the show. Allende lied because he had an agenda because we fired him.
It's like, no, this guy's been talking crack about us since the day he found out about us.
For example, once a snake, always a snake. And listen, we didn't know it first, but now we know.
And here's the thing. They've made 20 fucking plus videos. Now, here's the thing. They've lied on us, guys, but I think they've lied on someone else as well.
I think so too, man.
I think they did, right, guys? They've been lying not just on us. They made a bunch of videos on people.
So this is just introducing Sneako. Not really important. So we're gonna skip ahead again.
You're vaping, you're getting high, and you're just getting worse. slowly.
And here's the thing. Instead of us talking about it, let me prove it to y'all real quick. As you guys can see here, they made a bunch of videos talking shit about this guy named Skippy, who's a virgin that's not really living his life the way he's supposed to be. This is a guy that needs help. What do I been preach to? They just bash him and make fun of him. What did we do? We brought him on the podcast and actually tried to help him.
Ogden, Utah.
Okay. You live in the United States?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have running water?
Yes.
You have electricity?
Mm-hmm.
You have food in the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay, you got nothing to be depressed about. There's children right now that don't even have clothes, that don't have food.
It's a really good point. Like a lot of Americans talk about, how depressed they are about shit and whatnot. You don't really have anything to really be depressed about. Like, I mean, if your life isn't going the way you want it to go, in all honesty, it's more than likely it's your fault. So just do better. Like look, and not everything's going to be perfect. So just work better for the next day for it to be better than the day before. Like this whole being depressed and letting it get to you. Like, don't get me wrong, I have depression too. It hits me sometimes, and I'm unmotivated. But it's my own fault for letting it demotivate me. If you're depressed, do something productive. Go. Hold on, I just want to make sure my life is fine. But if you're depressed and don't let it demotivate you, let it motivate you. Go do something. Go to the gym. Go learn something. Like just use that as energy to improve your life instead of let it be a hamper on your life. But that's not what a lot of people do. I fail at that too. I let depression overtake me, and I just want to sit around, play video games and shit like that. So that but that's on me. That's on me. That's not on anyone else. So, but that's just my opinion on it. Just don't let depression control you, I guess is the point I'm trying to make here. Is, and that's what we end up doing, is we let depression control us and let us, like, hinder us from being the best person we can be. And we shouldn't let that happen. We should just, let's just make ourselves better and use it as a motivation. Oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed, my life isn't going the way. Well, let it motivate me to do better the next day.
Food that don't have anything. Only in the West do we have this notion that, oh man, it's so tough. Oh my God, I'm sad. I don't know how I feel. The problem is this. You're looking at what you don't have instead of looking at what you do have.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an important point too. Is we look at like what other people have, especially on social media, and then we like let that define us. Look, you're not going to be everyone. You're going to need to, like, you should just be happy with what you have. And if you're not happy with what you have, then you should work your ass off to make yourself happy, to get the things that you want. Like, work harder. Hold on, guys. Sorry, everyone. My daughter was being dramatic with my wife. It's nap time. She doesn't want to take a nap. So, but yeah, to Myron's point, people we're already always. That's why we're always concerned with what other people have and not what we have. And I'm at fault of that too. I think I have that problem too. Sorry. Fixing the mic stand. Anyways, but yeah, that's basically the point.
We're giving him the reality. We flew him out here. We tried to change his life. We offered him free coaching. What are these guys doing? Oh, let me make a bunch of videos. I've been telling y'all forever. I don't know how no one has exposed these guys. They're not concerned with making you better. They're concerned with letting you be sedated and continue to be mediocre. They're not giving you real advice on how to become a better man. They're more concerned with making money. And if they have to lie to do so, that's what they will do, guys.
I'm confused. I don't know anything about this. They did hit pieces on a mentally ill dude?
Pretty much, man. The guy isn't all there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, he does need some help, and they make fun of him and make content off of him, and I think personally, bro, that's disgusting.
They
bro.
don't give a fuck about men, and I've
That's
been telling y'all this forever, and Sneako hit the nail on the head. They're more concerned, guys, with being champagne socialists like Lasan Fagabi and all these other clowns that pose as they care or they're conservative, whatever the fuck it is. Their job, guys, is to make money. That's what they care about.
That's what leftism is. It's just making you feel better with your stupid existence. Like all these people, like you watch Hasanabi, all these people. I mean, I don't attack or insult these people, but they're extremely rich. Like they have supercars, they have chefs, they have private masseuses, all this stuff, and then they sit in a closed-off room and pretend. And you watch them and you think, oh, he's just like me. He's absolutely nothing like you. They live the lifestyle that the red pill talks about. They live the same life that we live.
There you go. Fix
He
this.
actually leaked it. He said the reason why I have a shitty chair, like a wooden chair, stuff, is to be more relatable to you guys. He says it on stream, like legit. It's a marketing strat,
bro.
They don't.
We're gonna skip that. They're just talking. They're talking about hypocrisy of him. It's not really that interesting. So that's not really that interesting. So we're just gonna skip forward, and this is the last bit we're gonna talk about,
So that you can continue to stay
or I guess watch.
mediocre. That's the difference. They'd rather sedate you with their poor comedy, which, by the way, we could play that game as well. We're going to talk about that here in a second. But
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck. Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application.
But real quick, Sneako, we got a clip for you, right?
So to give you a little bit of context, Abba pretended to be my friend. The same thing that happened to Myron. And Myron warned me about this early on. He's like, yo, he's going to snake you. But I came
warned you
into it.
too.
You did. I came into it kind of naive. I'm like, okay, it's the internet, stuff like that. I don't think this is going to happen to me. And we started talking like a little bit, and he was just trying to be a big brother to me or whatever. And then I had a panel where he was on, and he didn't like the guest that I brought on, who's Nick Fuentes, somebody who's extremely truthful. And he didn't like that I did. He's like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to be shown around him. You know why? Because he can't debate Nick Fuentes, because he can't speak to him, because if he spoke to him on a live panel, and I encourage everybody who watches their channel to go and pressure him to actually speak to him, because he would debunk everything that he talks about. But instead of looking like that, he doesn't want to be exposed as like an Uncle Tom. He doesn't want to look stupid in front of somebody who's accused of being a white supremacist when he's really not. So he got really upset that I brought Nick Fuentes on the panel. He ran away, just like he ran away with Zerka. He didn't want to go and speak to him because it debunks his entire message. If he had to speak to somebody who's extremely truthful, who could debunk everything he says, the channel's done. So afterwards, he started snaking me. Afterwards, he started making hippie about me, the same thing that they did to Fresh and Fit. And I never said anything negative about him. I posted a video that my editor made saying, Alba runs away from a panel with Nick Fuentes, which is exactly what happened. Like, so we're going to see what happened now. I got canceled off of YouTube.
I guess the bum, Chris, decided to show up for work.
Been for 8 months now. I've been streaming on Rumble longer than I've been streaming on YouTube. I've been canceled. I'm wiped off of most of these platforms. And all these people, they took advantage of it. Not only did they make hit pieces when I was on YouTube, but when I got banned, they all lied. All these people, I don't attack them anymore, but this is the truth. All H3H3, Hassan, they all push this narrative that I'm a violent misogynist, because there's a clip where I'm making jokes and stuff like that about liberal women and what they really want from a relationship with a man. I got canceled for things about the cough, for things about the jab, for election.
All right, I'm just gonna skip. It's just yeah. I guess we'll watch. So we'll watch this last bit.
Let's go ahead and run the clip. Let's keep going.
You see what was that wrong with it? It's not like my man did something innocuous or something that's like, well, with this? No, a lot of this stuff was pretty clear cut. Like, yeah, you're definitely violating the rules that exist.
No,
and it pains me to say this, because a young man who, if you knew how to be smarter about some things and wasn't so just like, I want to be real, you look real dumb. Honestly, that's all it is. If you were just a bit, you could have had longevity. You could have reached so many more people, had so much more.
This is a comedian that's against free speech. This is the biggest. This is the biggest cope I've ever seen.
Right, and he's trying to shame like, oh, I told you, you would have been banned. I'm doing better on Rumble now than I was doing on YouTube. I'm getting more live viewers on Rumble, like 10 to 12,000 every single night on Rumble. Something that you can't even get on a mainstream platform like YouTube. Abba, clip this up in your reaction video. Why don't you ever go live? How many viewers are you going to pull? How entertaining can you be? How truthful and honest can you be if you put a camera on you for 6 hours every single night? I'm grinding here. I survived the cancellation. And these people, they wanted you to crumble. They want your whole career to go down the drain. If you disagree with them, they take it personally. They see it as somebody who's challenging them. They want you to fail. They want you to disappear. People were like this were telling me to get a job afterwards, to quit. Everything was supposed to be gone for me. But if you tell the truth, then you'll be able to surpass the mainstream narrative.
This is a lot of heat right now, man. Let's keep going. These guys are getting exposed, bro.
Yeah.
If y'all still fuck with Alba and Preach, Anus and Reach, fucking Homo and Screech after this shit, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all.
Look at the title. Look at the title of this video.
Unsubscribe, bro.
The title of this video says the truth about why he was Sneako can't be saved. The truth about why he was deplatformed. That's not the truth.
If you guys fuck with these two, I'm perma-banning you from every server I have. Twitter, YouTube, comment, everything. Don't attach it. These guys are trying to drag me to hell with their fucking lies. Don't attach me to these fucking weirdos.
Let's go back to the clip, because we got, don't worry, guys, we kept the best for last.
Keep going. That is what Andrew Tate said after he got banned. After he got banned, he said, I should have been smarter about my messaging. I should have been smarter about this and that. Why? Because he recognized that the way he was acting was too wild to be viewed by this many people. Extra viewership brings extra money, brings extra scrutiny.
There you go. Extra money. Okay, pause one more time. This is proof that there's no integrity, that he doesn't care, because I platformed a lot of these people and I was talking about what I believe to be true. He thinks that being smarter and what's better for your money is just lying and is hiding and is not associating with certain people, not associating yourself with canceled people so that you can get more money. But the truth is more important. Like that's more important than money for me. If YouTube wants to take me down for talking about certain things, fuck it. I don't care. The truth is the extremely important thing.
Also, notice the subtle lie about Andrew Tate. Remember, Andrew Tate's video talked about it's not that he came in too hot, it's that he got clipped out of context a billion fucking times as he's blown up.
That's a really important distinction. When he was on Piers Morgan, Andrew Tate was talking about. He's like, he wouldn't have said. He didn't say like whatever Abba said. He said he's like the reason he'd be smarter, not because of his message, but because of how out of context everyone would take his message, was why he was going to, why he would have been careful. So that's disingenuous on Abba's part.
He lied and tried to make it sound like Andrew Tate came out with a different kind of video. Do you see how subtle that lie is? It went over all your heads.
And while he's doing the same thing, he's clipping something out of context and lying
He's
about
about
it.
to clip this entire podcast where we expose them and put it out of context. Abba, like I said before, y'all want to know why I want to talk to him face-to-face live? Because he can't articulate his thoughts clearly, as y'all saw when I showed you the entire clip, when it's live.
Well, he's a
needs to
coward.
jump
So
cut,
try a Discord call. Ask for a Discord call. He's a coward.
Yeah, he was silent when you asked him and pressed him.
Do we have my clip?
We do have it somewhere.
Yeah.
But let's keep going here with the Sneako thing.
Oh.
So that's about it. That's all I'm really gonna watch right now. That was basically the end of it. Afterwards, after this part here, they ended up just roasting him, which was really funny. No, that's a lot. Like some of it was somewhat funny, some of it wasn't. But there was funny parts. I mean, not gonna lie, there were some funny parts, but it was kind of like derailed after that, which is fine. It is. Let's see, let me look this up. As of right now, 1 o'clock Pacific time. Abba and Preach have not done a response. Let's see, Abba and Preach. So just looking it up. I guess I'll click on their fucking thing. So yeah, as of right now, at 1 in Pacific time, they haven't done a response to Fresh and Fit. I'm sure they will later, but they haven't yet, which is fine. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. This is my first live stream. I didn't have anyone view it live. No big deal. I am new, so I didn't really expect anyone to show up, like to watch it live. The reason I did it live is I have the basic package, and I didn't want to have to spend the extra amount to get 2 hours for recorded, because I knew this was going to be a long video, and I was unsure whether it'd be 2 hours or if it'd be longer. Looks like I'm running around closer to the 2 hour mark, so I could have just spent the money and recorded it, but I figured I'd get comfortable and do something live. My first it's my first live reaction. I've done other other reactions, not live ones. But it was, it was good to watch. We'll see if Abba and Preach make a video responding to this. I probably won't react to it because I don't really like watching their shit, because I really hate it when, like, it's one thing to make clip videos and do that. That's one thing. That's fine. That's totally cool. But it's another thing entirely to just do the whole thing and then cut the fuck out of it and make the clips, and then trying to act like, oh, they were saying something that they weren't. As you saw in the video that Myron was presenting. So tomorrow, it looks like I just didn't know this, but it looks like Andrew Tate has done a BBC interview, which is hilarious. If you don't know, Vice did a hit piece on Andrew Tate. They did an interview. He invited them to their home, and I'll get into that background tomorrow when I do the video. That's what I'm probably going to do for my video is watch the Andrew Tate interview, and no, not important. And we'll watch that, and I'll react to that, and I'll get the backstory for that because that was funny as hell too. So if you're watching this, obviously you're not watching it live, but you're watching the recording. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the video. Even if you didn't like the video, just like it anyways. Not gonna hurt. Subscribe, get me a following. I'll be better in the future. I'm shit right now because I just started. But yeah, so make sure like and subscribe to the video. Follow me on Rumble. Get me a subscription there because then I can go live on Rumble as well. I don't have any following. I just started, so last week, so I don't really expect a following. But if you're watching and you like it, like the video. Let's see what else. Let's see, YouTube and Rumble. It's both the same name with Ghost. I got lucky, made it easy. I'm gonna make a gaming channel on Rumble, and I'll start doing that. Because Rumble's starting to do that, and I don't want to do it. I might do it on Twitch as well, but we'll see. If you have any video suggestions, comment below on the video or tweet me at on my Twitter at @officialwghost. And yeah, that's all I got for you. So I hope you all have a good day. Look out for my video tomorrow around 12 Pacific time, and y'all have a good day. All right, wonderful day. See you later. Peace out.